Welcome to the Real Change Podcast, brought to you by the Boys and Girls Clubs, Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Edmonton and area, otherwise known as BGCBigs. I'm your host, Harper. BGCBigs is a community-supported organization committed to the healthy development of young people just like me. This is the Real Change Podcast. Real kids, real mentors, real impact, real change. What's up, listeners? It's Harper. We're back with another episode of the Real Change Podcast. I'm here today with Euwen. Wait. Euwen?
Mm-hmm.
How do I pronounce your last name?
Okay, how about this? I'm going to teach you. You ready?
Ooh.
You ready?
Yes.
It's going to sound silly.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So can you make the sound? Yeah. So when you do it, go
What?
do and then all at the same time. Like, yeah. Now try Ndhlovu.
Ndhlovu?
Very good. Now try one more time. First, and then
Ndhlovu.
and then vu. So Ndhlovu.
Ndhlovu?
Very close. I told you it's going to sound silly. Yeah.
That's a pretty cool name.
Thank you.
Euwen is a youth engagement supervisor at BGCBigs.
Mm-hmm.
He also oversees a really cool mentoring program called Game Changers, which is a program that was designed specifically for male mentors and mentees. Euwen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Euwen, you are a youth engagement supervisor at BGCBigs. Can you explain what your job is?
Yeah, so pretty much my job is I oversee 3 programs, like you say, Game Changers. We have Network Services and we have Diversion First, 4 staff all together, and my job is to help them do their jobs, really, yeah.
Like I'd mentioned, you work specifically with male mentees?
Yeah, so the Game Changers program specifically is male mentees, male staff, and male boys. So pretty much it's a boys club, I guess, in a sense.
That's
and
why the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
So Game Changers is the boys club. So what's the girls club?
The girls club is not yet there, but I'm hoping that you, when you get older, you start it. I know.
I would be very, very...
You do good at it too.
I would be very, very happy. I forget the word. Trying to be positive, but I'm missing words, so we're going to leave it at
That's
that.
fine.
Sounds like you have a pretty cool and important job. So
Thank you.
my next question is, what's your favorite thing about your job?
Ooh. Honestly, not know what I'm going to do. I love coming in and saying, hey, what's going to go down? I don't know. Sometimes I need to be more on the computer. Sometimes I got to be out. Sometimes I got to work people. Sometimes I got to be here on a Saturday. I love it the most.
So like adventurous? So
Yeah.
you don't really
Very.
care? Well, not...
Yeah, no,
You
you're right.
care
I don't,
about it, but like you don't really care what you do?
I don't care about having a set schedule. How about that? I'm down for the vibes. I'm going to say vibes a lot because that's the motto, you know?
That's what we're going for.
That's what we're
going
going
for.
for.
Positive energy.
That's right.
As you know, I've been hosting these podcasts for a while now,
I can tell,
which
yeah.
means I've learned a lot about how tricky it can be to recruit volunteers and about how it takes boys twice as long as girls to be matched with a mentor.
Correct.
I also know that Game Changers was designed specifically to try and get more boys off the wait list. How do you think Game Changers will help do this?
So the cool thing about Game Changers is we only target the boys on the wait list. So those are the boys that come into a program, and we bring male mentors into a neutral site, male staff into a neutral site, no pressure. And the cool thing is last session, which started in January, we actually have 3 boys who came to our program who were actually matched with volunteers who were on the program. So both the mentor and the mentee are not coming back to Game Changers, and we have more youth coming in. So far, so good.
Yes, that's a good thing.
It is. It is. Tell them.
One of the things Game Changer taglines is that it makes being a mentor easy. Can you tell us more about how the Game Changer program works? Like how often do you volunteer, meet with your mentees, and where do they meet?
Yeah, so we meet once a week, and we have specific sites. So you don't have to worry about driving up and down. You go to one place and one place only all the time, pretty much. And the way it works is you have, like I said, you have staff and other volunteers. So there's no pressure for you as a volunteer to create a program or to plan something to do. You just show up, hang out, and go home. It's that simple.
Like I said, very easy.
Mm-hmm.
Get it done.
Get it done. That's right.
There I'm back. Poof. Disappeared.
Done. That's it.
Exactly.
Once a week.
Good vibes only.
Easy.
Simple. I know that one of the things that makes the Game Changer program so special is that BGCBigs staff are the only ones who facilitate all the activities so that the volunteers don't have to worry about planning anything.
Mm-hmm.
What kinds of activities do you guys do, volunteers, and their mentees do together?
So the cool thing is we have a coordinator who plans programs, right? And those programs are planned just to have a guide to the day. We've done, you name it, cuts, typical arts, craft, and things like that. But a lot of times we just play games, I'm not going to lie to you. And we watch hockey sometimes if it's on TV, if we're at the right place with the TVs on. But sometimes people just want to come sit down, play cards. Sometimes kids just want to sit down and talk. We go with the vibes. Vibes is the key.
It is. Mm-hmm. I was going to say that you mentioned hockey.
Yeah.
Has your mentee ever, or anybody ever taught you while you were there about hockey? Because you said that you guys sometimes watch hockey or just talk. Have you ever sat down and actually had a conversation about hockey?
The joke is they've taught me about hockey because I know nothing. I thought I learned what icing was and I was wrong. So I only know what offsides is. So they telling me what's going on, especially last year. I don't know if you watch hockey when it went like a 15 winning game streak. We made sure that as long as they're winning, we keep watching the game. So we'll come, have a debrief, go to the back, put a projector on, watch the game.
Hockey.
Go home. Hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because they like hockey.
About hockey either.
I know, I'm with you on this one. I'll teach you. If they teach me this year, I'll come back and I'll holler at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is how to put on skates.
That's better than me. I only know who wins and who loses.
I only know when it starts and when it ends.
That's fair.
So,
That's fair.
In your expert opinion,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of person would you make the perfect Game Changer volunteer?
Honestly, if you like just having fun, just come and hang out, have fun. It's that simple. The best thing is you don't need any special skills. You literally just spend time with people. And the unique thing is not everyone's the same. Not the kids, not the volunteers, not the staff. So if you're more quiet and timid, you go do you. If you're more vibrant and eccentric, you do you. That's the nice thing about that. You don't necessarily have to have anything special. Just literally have or make time to come hang out once a week, vibe out with people, and see what happens.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Vibes.
Again.
Keyword of the day. Vibes.
Vibes.
Okay, Euwen.
So
it's time to play a game.
Okay. I'm nervous.
I'm going to say an activity.
Okay.
And you have to tell me the activity is either mindful, demure, or cutesy. Like the TikTok trend.
Can I be honest with you?
Do you get it?
I genuinely do not know what that TikTok trend is, so you will have to teach me what it is. I'm not going to lie to you.
All right. Mindful is thoughtful and self-aware. Demure is modest, subtle, and simple. Cutesy is playful, young, and charming. You think you're ready?
Nope, let's go.
Okay. So, you understand the point of the game, though?
Sure.
Okay.
We'll
Paying taxes. Is this mindful, demure, or cutesy?
I mean, it's mindful because you don't want the IRS coming at you.
I don't like taxes.
Nah.
I don't even pay taxes.
Well, yet. Hold on now. Save your money, girl.
No.
It's coming.
Holding the door for someone.
The last one, cutesies? Is that what you said?
Cutesy.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Well, who's that someone is? Cutesies. We'll go with cutesies. It doesn't matter.
Letting your mentee win at foosball.
Demure.
Okay. This one I personally despise.
Okay.
Getting stuck in traffic.
Oh, neither. It's terrible.
It's neither.
Yeah.
Not any of them.
None.
Volunteering to become a game changer mentor.
All of them.
We went from none of them to all of them.
Just like that.
Big jump.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. You did amazing. To tell you the truth, though, There aren't any wrong or right answers. It's just a silly little game I came up with. Okay, but back to business.
Okay.
Ewan,
Yes.
if you were talking to someone who was on the fence about becoming a game changer, what would you tell them to convince them?
To be honest, I would say you don't need to be convinced because you're already on the fence, and all they need is just an opportunity to see it. And I'll be happy to facilitate them in creating, like, let's say a one-off volunteering opportunity where you come and spend an hour and just to see what the program looks like, and then you go home, see if it's for you. If it is for you, give us a call back and we'll go through the process.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Is there something like that? Like, can you come see what it looks like, see how it is, or what you guys do, have like
Yeah,
a little
so
session talk or something?
yeah, so the cool thing is we have this idea where, people can volunteer, like a one-off volunteering, as long as there's staff there to kind of supervise, so you don't necessarily need all the big screenings. And I'm more than happy to, especially in the beginning of Game Changers, I'm more than happy to facilitate not everybody, hopefully, but like the few who want to come and check it out. Because again, it may look like it's a big commitment. And I know it sounds like I'm downplaying it, but I'm truly being as truthful as it is, how enjoyable and vibey it is. And I love people just to come check it out. And if it could be on podcasts like this, it'd be lit, but can't show it on TV.
Vibes. Okay, this one, kind of deep.
Okay.
What are your hopes for the Game Changer program?
I hope every year we do it, we grow at least a location.
Just like in January, how you helped people?
Yeah. So in January, we started with 2 locations, and hopefully by November, once we get the third location settled, we'll have 3 locations. It just shows that it's catching on. There's more people volunteering. There's more boys obviously on the wait list, and I hope that we keep going that way.
Yeah. November's my birth month, so I hope it happens.
Come on, now do it for her. Come on now. Yeah.
Do it for me, guys.
Please. Yeah.
Do it for me.
On your birthday.
Volunteer now.
When's your birthday exactly? I'm gonna make that the deadline. When's your birthday?
28th.
Okay, yeah, we'll make sure it's before the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
All right. This is my last question.
Shoot.
And my favorite question, because I ask
Do
it
it.
every single time.
Okay.
If you could have any superpower,
Mm-hmm.
what would your superpower be?
Can I create a superpower?
Sure. It's anything.
Anything? I would create money and not crash the economy. That way I can build as many gyms as I can in the city, because that'd be crazy fun. Basketball gyms.
My superpower would be the ability to convince anyone to become a mentor,
Mm-hmm.
not just for Game Changer, but for everybody.
Now imagine you can
Everybody
do
who
that in a
needs
gym.
it, who doesn't know about it. And that's why we make these.
And play basketball.
And play basketball.
In my gyms. There you go.
Vibes.
All of them.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Ewan,
Yes.
thank you so much for talking with me today. I'd say that chat was very mindful and cutesy, but maybe not so demure. I loved hearing about BGCBigs Game Changer program. You heard it here. Game Changers makes being a mentor easy. So, what are you waiting for? You could become a game changer in the life of a young person. Visit bgcbigs.ca/gamechanger to learn more. And stay tuned to this channel for the next episode of the Real Change podcast. Real kids, real mentor, real impact, real change. Can we go back to your last name?
Sure. You gonna try it again? I can walk you through it again if you like.
All right.
You ready? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ndhlovu.
Ndhlovu. Boom. Vibes.
Next time I see you, I'm not gonna walk you through. You're just gonna know it, just like that.
Vibes. Boom.